Alright guys, welcome back. Today went out to school. We took a field trip. Go to GTCC in Jamestown for diesel mechanics, or be a diesel tech technically. And today we went to TransSource and Salem National Lease Corporation. Okay. And so the TransSource is a truck and trailer centers. It is a much larger facility than the Salem facility. The Salem facility was probably, I would say, like a third of the size, maybe. Had, I think, 6 bay doors, but it had 6 bays in it. And the other one probably had around 12 or so. And so they gave us some stuff like, we went to the TransSource. They gave out a Mac hat, and the black. It's got the Velcro on the back, and gave us a cup. For some reason, now places like that like give cups for some reason, and also gave us a lunch box. I'm surprised about that, giving us a lunch box. I mean, not the best quality, but I mean it would do, I guess, if you were, you know, packing a lunch and not keeping it for very long, maybe an hour or so. And they gave us a couple other things. Let's see. Okay. Anything out of here? Gave us a TransSource pen. It's I mean, it's like a nice pen. I mean, I wouldn't say I go out and buy pens all the time, but I mean, it looks like a quality pen, you know. And they gave us like a notepad, wrote down notes on and stuff. A contact card so that we can get back in contact, because they were talking about apprenticeships and things like that with them, and leaving us a card letting us know, you know, give us a call if you need, look for a job or anything like that. Gave us pamphlet showing all their locations. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's all the locations, and a little bit of background on them and stuff like that. Have their leasing and rental, the parts and services, all the stuff they offer there at TransSource. And a little pamphlet here. It's I guess, yeah, it's our story and your part in it, and I guess it's just a little more on the brand and stuff like that. And gave us a little poster here. You can see that. It's got all these. So the Mac says it's my day off with a slash through it. I did the last one with a slash through it. I'm tired with a slash through it. I don't need it with a slash through it. It doesn't matter with a slash through it. I don't haul on weekends with a slash through it. I don't feel like it with a slash through it, and it's not important with a slash through it. Since 1900, we've been making legends, not excuses. Okay. And then it says what we will offer you. Here's a little sheet of paper. It's got competitive pay, ASE, OEM, CDL pay incentives, health, dental, life, short-term, long-term disability, comprehensive wellness program, 401k, state of art technology, TransSource corporate trainer, OEM on-site and online electronic training, quarterly tool allowance, and they told us, I think it was $250 every quarter, so that'd be $1,000 a year, and just tool reimbursement. So if you go out and buy tools, when that quarter comes around, you submit your paper, and they'll reimburse you for $250 per quarter. And then vacation, holiday, and jury duty pay, uniform provided, service by TransSource, safe work environment, and tool insurance. And then going back to the uniforms, every year it's, I believe, $150 boot reimbursement. So if you have to buy boots every year, you know, you could submit it and get $150 back on your boots. Like, I paid around $100 for mine. I got the Wolverine boots, and I mean, they're holding up pretty good, but I'm gonna need some eventually. Things like that. I mean, you're working in that kind of environment, it's not necessarily the best on your boots, so it's a good thing that they pay that, so you can get new ones every year. Okay, and then they give you this little thing here in this package. It is a tradition continues. The envelope contains a MAC 2016 commemorative coin. It's part of a tradition that dates back to 1968 when, I have no idea, honored the MAC employee with a coin proclaiming, "You make the difference." Okay, and I'll just get the coin out, make it a lot easier. I mean, there's the front, if you can see what it is. It's the MAC symbol. It says 2016, and then on the back it says "Born Ready." I mean, I don't honestly know what the coin is made out of. I mean, it's looks like it's a very nice coin. I mean, it looks like they took time and effort to actually machine it out, make it look really good and nice quality. So, all right, and then we also went to the Salem Trucking. They gave us only a hat, but I mean, they are a smaller facility. I mean, I didn't expect much. I mean, they offer, I believe it's a $50 boot reimbursement every year. They didn't give us out any paperwork, so I'm just kind of going off memory. But well, we went. They only had the six bays, maybe 5. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. And both facilities had a wash bay, but the one at Salem was actually smaller. Like the one at the TransSource, you could pull a whole truck and trailer in and close both the doors, and you'd be fine. You could wash it. But at the other one, if you pull a truck and trailer in, the truck's gonna be hanging out and the trailer back's gonna be hanging out. So you're gonna be washing it that way. But in both of those places, you know, it's just the environment's completely different. At TransSource, it's a bigger place, so you're going to be expected to do more. It's going to be not as laid back environment because they are such a big company. So, like at Salem, they expected it's more of a laid back thing. You're not getting hounded. You know, as long as you're coming in, you're doing what you're supposed to, getting everything done, getting it done on time. They don't really ask much out of you, as of like bend over backwards just to get something done, you know. And but they're not as big of a company. I mean, TransSource, I believe, is a countrywide thing. I'm not too entirely sure, but I know Salem it seemed like a nicer environment. You know, you're only working with it. It looked like there was only 5 people there. I mean, including the shop manager, and you had the guy who washed the trucks. There was only one guy who washed the trucks. I mean, he fueled them up and then washed them. And you know, they do companies like Sheets around there, and apparently one day came in, like, you had 2 trucks, you had to do them in 2 hours, but then those trucks are they run late most of the time, so you got like 20 minutes per truck, and you know, and they inspect them, so you got to do it correctly the first time, not the second time, because you know, companies like that don't like to wait around. So, but personally, I probably would want to start out at the Salem one because it is a much more laid back kind of environment that allow me to get more comfortable and then eventually move up to a place like TransSource, because at the Salem, they don't they're not big on like the whole inside the engine. They're more outside, like starters and alternators and things like that, and fixing stuff on the trailers and things like that. The Transource goes more in depth, you know, goes inside the engine, diagnoses things inside, and like maybe sets the like valve lash or injector timing and all that stuff, and you know, has a more in depth, probably because they're a lot larger of a company. So, but I mean, Transource would be a great place to start out with all the benefits that they have, but the likelihood of being able to be more, to learn more, is probably going to be harder, because there's not like there's only 5 people. There's probably 10, 15 people. I mean, he said their Mondays are not very busy, but they're trying to get more people. So that means when you get hired, by that time I would get hired, there would be so many people there, and my opportunity to learn would be less, because you know, you got all these other people there trying to learn as well. And so I'd probably go with Salem. You know, I still got a little while. I mean, there's a whole lot of places. I mean, you got Cummins, Freightliner. I mean, there's so many other possibilities, and I personally don't really want to work for a big shop like that. I want to have my own, but I want to do light duty, and you know, get out there and do like Baja racing. You know, start like my own racing team, and to get that started, I'm not sure if I want to start at a big shop like those, or find a smaller shop that does just custom stuff on diesels, because being at these bigger shops, I'm not going to learn anything about the light duty, because they're always working on the heavy duty trucks. So I mean, I've got that to think about, and you know, there's so many possibilities. You know, it's almost overwhelming to think about it, you know, because it's like the easiest field to get into, because there are so many jobs out there, but so many people want their own shop. So you gotta stand out. You gotta be there to be learning, so that you have the knowledge to open your own shop. So, but all right, that's pretty much it for today. You know, going to visit all of them. I mean, I wish I had videotape some of it, because I mean, it was a cool. Both of them were nice facilities. So, but I think that I have a lot of thinking to do about all this. But make sure and subscribe and like. And the next video, we're going to try to do another Munch Pack review. Just got it in the mail today, so keep a lookout for that. And I guess we'll see you in the next one.